Right, I just thought I'd get this bit down here in for a dress, and there's a little slight bit of her arm in there, so I'm going to have to kind of go a bit careful there. That's our mark where her arm is actually coming off the page, so we'll do it a bit past that, and it's coming like this really. Straight and away into the corner. Okay, let's see if we've got that mark right. So from the bottom, that is just a little bit under an inch, that is. Yeah, that's quite close actually. It's pretty well it. It's coming to about here. It's about there. So use the side of the pencil so you get maximum coverage that way. Just go over that line so that it comes off the mount. This is her hand, of course, so we don't want to be going on that. Okay, slightly dips down this line. And we could give this a bit of texture if we wanted to. Might be nice. We'll try it, see how that looks. We can do what we call cross hatching. So 2 directions. Okay. Now we use the blender. Go over this again with the black, and then we'll get lots of different tones rather than it just be hard black. Not pressing hard. Cross hatch the other way, give it a bit more depth without the denseness. Still using the grain of paper. It's quite light, so I'm going to put the 4H on first, like I've done all the rest of the skin. Just very thin layer. There we are, just like that. See, it's weird, isn't it? Graphite goes darker when you blend it, and the charcoal goes lighter. And don't forget, this has kind of got to match her skin over here. Okay. Okay, so I've just been adding a bit of detail. Just changed a few more details around her eyes because she was looking a little bit tired. There was too much dark under there. So although the picture that I'm copying is quite dark, I need to keep this looking smooth and soft, and just want a a nice feel to the picture. So you just kind of have to get the happy medium really of making sure that it's dark enough where it needs to be, and then just smoothing it over with the chamois. Like the ears are a bit grainy looking, and I've got this. I'm recording this video on 4K, so that you get really good detail, and it's quite zoomed in. So you could probably see that it's quite grainy, but that's only close up. When you kind of draw away from it, it actually looks fine. Did a bit of reshaping of her nose. Just try to get that a bit more, just nice looking. This under here is quite dark, and it gives her nose a bit of definition. There is a bit of lightness coming just on her hairline around here. So I just kind of want to get a bit of something down at her hairline. And we'll just smooth that in before we do all the... So this is quite dark. So we're not going to go over with it. I think I've already done with this 2H anyway. But just want to get some around here so we can show the lightness. I won't be putting any white pastel on that. You have to be a bit choosy about where you use your white pastel. It needs to be just in bits and pieces so that it really has a great effect. You can get a bit carried away with the white pastel and it doesn't look so great. So I just want to get that in there. Then this will look a lot lighter then. So just following the line, just kind of a bit round here. It's very light on this end here. I will put some white in here, and I'm going to see. I haven't put white on there at all, but you can see it looks very light. This is the light coming through Mum's face and the baby's face. Okay, and we'll just get a bit more because her face is looking quite dark under here, but not so much on the top, so we need to get a bit more colour in there. There's a line coming around here. Well, not a line, just a bit of shaping. Bit of shading through here. This is a lot darker through here. And then there are some quite dark marks here, but I'm not going to go mad on those. I think she's just got a bit of suntan, freckly. So we'll just put that bit of extra graphite in there and leave that edge. Leave this edge all free. And then we're just going to go over the side, just to smooth it all nice and gently. We can blend it in with this a bit. Graphite side. Just blend that all in nicely. Around there. That's it. Yeah, I can see the difference. I can see the difference, and I can see that we need, where's my pencil gone? We need just a bit more through here. Through this way. Then with the blender on its side. I do like this F graphite, it's good. Very good. Okay, just now go over it with chamois. Just takes off all the darker effect. Just very gently. Don't want to ruffle up the paper too much. I think that's the trick with this pencil work. Just got to be very gentle, very patient. And I can see, I've got my picture right here. I can see that it's light here. There's a little light area. See how lightly I'm doing it? Just letting it glide over the paper. And although you think, oh, it's hardly worth doing that, it will make a difference, a big difference. Just that little light area there. And then we'll just get it off with a brush. Just brush it over actually. That'll be fine. See where we've taken it off, we're just now blending it over again. And it just softens it all. Don't want anything hard. Don't want any hard edges. What I'm not really liking on her neck is these, it looks a bit rough, so you can make it look more gentle by taking off the darker bit. But you can take it off. If you don't like it anywhere, just go over those particular areas and just take it off. And it will just give it a softer look. It's because it's pushing the charcoal right into the paper. That's okay there. Just clean the brush off a bit. Yeah, I think that looks a bit better, a bit nicer. Soften the edge. Okay. Just going to pick out some lighter bits on her ear that I can see that needs coming back. There's a kind of two little rounded bits there. That one's lighter, slightly darker. Then there's this light area here. That's a bit lighter there.